I think the best way out of the so-called issue is to have a good committee system. Right? A lot of people have been talking about it. Okay. Much of the debates you see today are in the chamber of the House, the main chamber. But if we look at mature democracies, a lot of the work is done through committees as well. And committees tend to be bipartisan. And people really engage, well and professionally. I think that's where we should be moving.
Pardon my ignorance, but when it comes to select committees, what is the procedure? Is it the Speaker that initiates, I want this type of committees, or is it the House itself?
Not only as a House, we have, first and foremost, the selection committee to establish. And that selection committee, where the Speaker is the chairman, but it is representative of the membership of the House, the committee will decide what select committees we will have on top of the existing Public Accounts Committee, which is already there in the rules. If you want to change, you've got to change the existing system. But the principle is to have parliamentary oversight. I think this is what it means, really in the manifesto. Parliamentary oversight over certain institutions. Perhaps with the right to call witnesses, to have a full discussion at select committee level. Certain things are best achieved at the select committee level. Surely, you bring in people with expertise on the subject matter, who are interested in that subject matter. You don't need to bring it to the main chamber. Maybe half the main chamber is not really interested to discuss it. So you bring it before the select committee. Reform is a big word. Many things to be done. But you have already mentioned Parliamentary Services Act to give greater control to Parliament to manage its own affairs. Then we have the committee system, right? That will have to have some priority. I'm actually hoping that we can get this off the ground fast, committee system, with a greater accountability. And then the public is also waiting for this to happen. And of course, I also mentioned the thing about the unseen, side to it, the culture. That's also important, because you can set up institutions, and yet if you don't change the mindset, you cannot have the system running at peak, the most efficient level of performance. That requires change in culture and mindset. Very important, very important. I'm not only speaking of Parliament. It runs throughout. Judiciary, executive, press. You are the fourth estate. If you're behaving like press of the past, then you're not performing your role too. There will be more responsible journalism, things like that. More active internet media, right? All are very important. Very important. That journalism becomes responsible. No more fake news. And but we are working in that direction. The Malaysiakini is doing very well. So likewise, a few other TV, internet TV stations doing well. One more room downstairs. Slow, isn't it? Which kind of open media room.